You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, let's see how it goes early on in this one as we get round one underway. Great to have you with us tonight, and a lot of people are tuning in to see what South Africa's Dricus du Plessis can do as the MMA challenges get stiffer. It was an amazing rise to prominence for this man, highlighted, of course, by the win over Robert Whittaker, but can he sustain it? Can his body hold up? Durability has been a little bit of an issue. There is no denying the skill set, the appetite for knowledge, the commitment to the world title. This is the toughest fight, at least on paper, of Dricus du Plessis' career.
Nice straight punch.
And they are exchanging leather off. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
Oh man, both of these guys can really take a shot. He's got that single collar tie.
All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George St. Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns, but it all works off of the jab that you saw right there.
It does. I mean, he does. He has a beautiful jab. And I've seen him do so much damage with that jab. You know, I keep calling back to fights, but I remember him and Josh Koscheck. The moment the fight started, bang, jab, over. Koscheck in Canada, fight's over. George St. Pierre does not throw a range-finding jab. He throws that jab with malicious intent.
And there's a takedown attempt. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking the shots.
Not allowing his opponents to get any damage off him by blocking all these attacks. That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. That was just going to end the fight.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent...
How about these two going at it?
Oh, my goodness.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he's got to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Back to his feet. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has...
Opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything. Yeah, he should have got the fight finished at that time.
Du Plessis now getting the cheek.
Again. Big ground and pound.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and thankfully it came right then and there for him. He was knocked down pretty significantly near the end of the round. That will keep him in the fight. He goes back to the stool. We'll see to what extent he can recover. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round two on the way. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. The previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action. Shot a double leg.
What goes up must come down as he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land those types of technique. The impact of that slam takedown was felt at the desk and in the first couple rounds.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Oh, hammer fist here by George St. Pierre. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stage.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. Very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Duplessis' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back.
Oh, man, the canvas is shaking as he slams him down.
Hands up. Don't let him go around the neck.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Changing the position.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Well, St. Pierre's right back to the full mount here. 30 seconds to go in this one.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Big shots.
Ground and pound, big weapon for him here tonight. There's the elbow from the top. Oh, he got saved by the bell there. He was getting absolutely starched on the ground, grounded and pounded. Thankfully, the horn came at a good time. You see, gingerly, he gets back to his feet. He'll go back to the stool now for 60 seconds. Now the onus is on. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. Nice punch there by St. Pierre. Well, he... Well, perhaps it's a high side IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Big shots landed by him now. While St. Pierre's in the stack guard now, could be some serious trouble for the opposition. Oh, this could be over soon. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to out of it.